Hi guys, this is Cara Pilgrim with Woodlands Online, wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. For today's craft, we're going to make snow globes out of mason jars. With just 5 items needed and 5 easy steps, these beautiful globes are simple and easy to make while using items you already have around your house. All you need is a mason jar that you can find around your house or at a craft store, waterproof glue, make sure it says waterproof on it because the glue will be submerged in water, glitter of your choice, any color will work, and a figurine to put in your jar. Now these can also be found at a craft store, but be sure that the figurine will fit snugly in your jar. You don't want it too large or it's not going to fit in your snow globe. Now all of these items can be found at a craft store, but before you go, be sure to check your local app to see if there are any coupons. For the first step to making your snow globe, you want to take your figurine and glue it to the bottom of the lid on the mason jar. Now this I found was an ornament at a craft store, so you just need to snip off the top. Now, and I did a Christmassy ornament, but you can do any figurine you like, especially for kids if they have a favorite cartoon character. They're easy to find at a craft store as well. Now just unscrew your jar lid. And on the bottom of this, just take your glue, and at the base of your figurine, you just want to put glue around the edges and a little bit in the middle as well to make sure that it is secured. You don't want too little glue because you don't want your figurine falling off in your snow globe when you've already sealed it. So just press firmly as to the center as you can get of your lid and hold. Now some glue is instant, this is not instant glue, so for best results you probably would want to leave it for 2 to 3 hours. But we already have one that's been sitting and it is glued perfectly, so we'll use this one while this one dries. So as you can see, the figurine is firmly glued, and when you're going to submerge it, it's intact and in place. So for the third step, what you want to do is fill your jar with water. Now it's very important that when you fill, you don't fill it to the very top, because when you put in your ornament, the water is going to spill over. So I always like to fill it right to when it starts narrowing at the neck, and that way it gives you a little room. So this is where we filled, and as you can see, we just left a little bit so that when we place the ornament inside, it will be the perfect amount of water. Now you get to choose your glitter, any color. I chose gold, and you can just pour it in the jar. Now a good rule of thumb is probably about a tablespoon of glitter for a mason jar, but it's going to depend on the size of your jar. You don't want too much glitter as it will start clumping at the top and then it'll be hard to see your figurine. So it's kind of trial and error, but if you wanted to put some glitter in, stir it around and see how it mixes, you can kind of go from there, add a little more if you like. So I just pour in the glitter. That's good, right about there. This is about 1 tablespoon of glitter that you can use. Then you just kind of stir it around. And now when you put your figurine in the jar, the glitter will kind of stick to the figurine. It's going to cling to it, but that's going to be okay because once we turn it over and start to shake it, the glitter will move around the jar and everything. You'll be able to see it. Everything will be good. So now stick your figurine in your jar. Just go ahead first, down in there. And as you can see, the glitter is starting to stick on the figurine, but that's going to be okay. Take the outer part of your jar and screw it on. Make sure it's very tight. Get it on good because you don't want water going everywhere where you shake it. Alright, now is the fun part. We've glued down the figurine, we have the lid in place. Now turn it upside down. As you can see, you could have the nutcracker. He still has a lot of glitter on him, but now you shake. And now you get to watch the globe. Get that glitter around there. And you have your snow globe. They're a lot of fun to make, especially for the Christmas time, but it's also a fun craft for kids when they're home for school on the weekend. And if you have baby jars around your house, you can also make mini snow globes. Just once again, be sure the figurine will fit into that little baby jar. But just shake it. And there you go. Fun, easy crafts that you can find around the house. Stay tuned for the next episode of Crafting with Cara after the New Year's when we make no-sew tutus. Fun to make and wear for any occasion. From Woodlands Online, have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.